Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we are going to do some experimenting with the aranet 4 meter. And we're going to experiment with the CO2 readings here in my car. And this is a video that's going to hopefully help you to get better readings in your car, better ventilation in the car, and maybe you're like me, you used to do Uber or Lyft, or maybe you're just driving in general. You'd be surprised how high your readings can get in your car if you don't do a few simple things such as ventilation. Right now we are getting a of 2751. That's actually dropped. It was almost at 29. That is extremely high. Think about this. With someone to go somewhere, maybe you need to go to a doctor's appointment, or you're going with the kids to the grocery store, or taking them to work, whatever the case may be. You have the windows closed, and remember, I'm in the car by myself right now, all by myself. If there were more people in the car, this reading would probably be even higher. It would probably go over 3,000, maybe 4,000. Well, there's a couple simple things you can do to lower that reading. Number one, you can crack the left window and then crack the right window. So we're putting the two windows here about half mast, and eventually this reading is going to start to drop. There's another thing that you can do, especially if you have someone else in the car. If you're masking while you're driving, you're going to notice that there's less air particles coming out that you're breathing out. The mask is going to prevent them from going out, and you're going to get the readings to drop. Here we go. We just literally cracked, and look at this. It's already dropped by 500. It's going to continue to drop. If we move a little bit, let's move up a little bit, shall we? Because just sitting here is not going to really do much. And I have my aranet right now set on to update every minute. So if I have it by updating every minute, we should soon get another reading here. And let's just turn around, shall we? Let's see what happens. My suspicion is it's going to drop even more. It'll probably drop below 2,000. And eventually it will drop below 1,000 altogether. But this just shows you. I mean, if you're getting in a ride with someone like an Uber or a Lyft, and they don't have any ventilation going on, tell them, hey, could you please crack the windows? I'd like to get some ventilation. And hopefully you would have a mask on. And, well, hopefully the driver would, but it's not really required anymore for them to wear a mask anymore. Check this out. So it's already, look how low we are now. 1,137. And it's going to keep dropping. Let's see what happens if we put a mask on. Shall we? My N95 here. It should drop even more. We'll see. Got to give it here a few seconds here. Probably got about 30 seconds left to go, but if you're in a situation when you're in multiple people in the car, windows up, that really is a time when these numbers are over 2,000, 3,000, you're at a really high risk setting for catching coronavirus. I mean, your number is going to be way up there, and especially like if you're getting in a rideshare, or you are a rideshare driver. You don't know who's coming in. You don't know if the driver was infected by their previous rider. You just don't know. So proper ventilation. And you can also crack the back two windows if you want to. Check this out. Look how low we are now. We are now down to 558. Now there's going to be, you can't always open the window. It's going to be raining. It could be winter time. It's below freezing outside. It's just too cold. In that situation, yeah, the window's going to have to be closed, and you're going to want to be masked while you're riding around. The reading's going to be a little bit higher, maybe not as high as summertime, because right now it's hot here. It's saying 91 degrees. It's not 91 degrees here in the car. However, it is 92 degrees outside. But general point I'm trying to make here is you will have somewhat of a higher reading, and that's simply if you wear a mask while doing that, you may be able to prevent it from going over 1,000. If everyone in the car is masked, you might be able to keep it down at least maybe under 1,500. I mean, that's still relatively high. It's not a recommended level, but even if you could just like maybe crack it slightly, not to the point where it gets wet in the car, not to the point where, you know, it gets freezing cold, but even just that slight little bit. And look here what happened as we had the wind. It did go back up. It went back up to 604, but you saw before with the windows partly down, dropped to 500 something. That's really good. And you saw how fast it did that. Just opening the windows halfway. I mean, even if you have asthma or bad allergies, you're wearing a mask at the same time. You're not going to be breathing in all that bad air quality. I mean, the mask is going to help you. I mean, my doctor said I'm technically not supposed to crack the windows open because of bad air quality. Well, heck, if I just wear a mask, it eliminates that problem. So, hopefully this video was a little bit of a help to you with understanding better air qualities in your car. And if you have an aranet 4, give it a try for yourself. Go see what happens. Get a reading. Play around with it. Because if you should be in a situation where you're going to have a car full of people, you're at a higher risk of catching coronavirus. And this goes for anything. Same could be said for the common cold, flu, you name it. You're generally at risk. So if you try these few simple tips, it will help keep you safer. Is it foolproof? Is it 100% going to keep you safe? No, nothing ever is. But it greatly reduces your risk of getting infected. Alright, thank you for watching this video. Until next time, remember to hit the like and subscribe button down below. Share these videos. As you know, we're all in this together. Pandemic's not over. And I will see you next time. So long for now.